Ish.
Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Pony Express put SMU football on the map, and Gerald J. Ford Stadium continues to shine. Opened in 2000, its capacity of 32,000 has grown over the years. The SMU Mustangs are high on the success of last season and hope to pack the Pony again this season. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mustangs will kick off first, and here we go. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Bishop. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Play action. Got it behind the line. It's Bishop. Discards him with the stiff arm. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man. It's Bishop.
Next time.
We'll take that next one, and they get it down to the 27. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in.
Could be an alley. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Trying to run, it's Bishop. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill.
Yeah, y'all. Way to be out there. Way to be out there, y'all. Let's go. Get the J down, out here. Oh,
what about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Look at the hands to get that squib kick inside the 25. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finding open areas. Racing to the right. The 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Oh, you got one.
Touchdown, Tennessee. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He's a
bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They feed him again. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Sends it downfield. Got it down the field. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Just going to keep it after the snap. There's some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Davis. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Heaves it on the run.
They just threw the ball up, man.
Fuck
out of here.
Touchdown saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26
them little glitch
for the
plays,
first down. And with that last carry,
it's all good. We stop that shit too.
100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first down.
We're going to stop that shit too.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Bishop. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Keep on running that shit.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line.
Keep on running that
How
shit.
about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to
take the 3 points, bro.
This offense not good on this 3rd down.
Take the 3
It could
points.
come back to bite them.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with it.
Told you take the 3, though.
Decent drive. This
Another
offense isn't
right
fully
here.
clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Good D, huh?
Gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Threw a pick on the... Takes it the other way. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
To the air, it's Jennings. He lofts one down the sideline. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
You already know you're going to try to do that jumbo shit or run.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. These corners going to give them some space. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads it left. The short hands, it's Jackson. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with that. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Over the middle, it's Smith. He'll work his way down to the 28. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It is good! And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Sooners looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Snagged out of the air. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something.
Makes the catch and he's free. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Maybe a crease. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And the Mustangs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Using his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. The give from the gun. Pulled down for the tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Jennings. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Mustangs need to pick it up on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that 4th down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on! Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get...
Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Stops at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as well.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Upstairs to make the catch. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Good down.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Running inside, it's Green. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Got the quick pass. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Looking for room at the 40. Got a little grass. The 20, the 10, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And some might question the call. You're going to go for it on 4th down in your own territory, but you don't question the result. He takes the football on the ground all the way to the house. Not only does he get the 4th down conversion, he gets the big touchdown.
Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next
drive. This Jay back up now. Have a good game. Yeah.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. Lost one deep down the right side. Wide open, he makes the catch.
That's crazy. Nobody was over there.
Touchdown ball.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Firing to the right, complete. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get to him. A Mustangs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the option. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down.
Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, Mustangs. Excellent pass by the back on the option. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
The run inside. It's Green. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Wide receiver comes in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Powers through the defender. There's a crease. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB. Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need 1 first down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.
Let's go.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA.
One pick, man. What about choke?